So I'm going to demonstrate a squat using a resistance band. This band has got handles attached, as you can see, but sometimes the bands come and they're just a big loop. It's not a problem. I can demonstrate that afterwards, but first I'll demonstrate it with the handles. Okay. The actual range of motion of the squat is no different from what we've already been through with a sit to stand or a body weight squat or a goblet squat holding a weight. The band's going to provide our resistance. So stand is the same as before, slightly wider than shoulder width, toes turned out, and you want the handles to be quite even so that you've not got more resistance on one side than the other. Okay? Pull the handles up and ideally look to get the band behind you against the back of your shoulders. You'll see I'm using quite a thin band here because the band's got quite a long way to travel. If I'd gone for one of the thickest bands, it's pulling you this way to begin with, and we really want to start getting a feel for the range of motion before we make it too challenging. So already I can feel the resistance on the band. I squat in much the same way as I've done before. Hips back, knees forward, knees out over the toes, and coming back up. Now, the way down is a little bit easier because of the pull of the elastic. So we don't want to rush down and dive bomb. We want to control the movement down just so we can take the advantage of the pull of the resistance band. So slow and steady, and it's a bit more challenging on the way back up. That's really how we execute a banded squat. Nothing more complicated than that. And the number of sets and reps that you'll work with will really depend on your training program and where you're at in this progression.